Hello there, welcome or welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, hi, my name is Chloe. I'm a Belgian artist who likes to create stuff and share it on the internet. This week's video is not a tutorial. Please don't do what I'm doing. I'm not even explaining what I'm doing because I was trying so hard to be focused and to do things properly, but quote unquote properly, because as you'll see, I'm not using a pattern. I'm not even following a tutorial of any kind. I just looked at a few dresses I liked and decided that my sewing skills were good enough to just reproduce them without, again, any pattern, any tutorial or anything. So this is just a video of me doing my best and struggling, but prevailing nonetheless. So I hope you will enjoy this video, and I hope it will inspire you to just have the audacity to do the things you want to do, even when you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, it's just I forgot a super important step. The time it has taken me to pin the bias binding to only half of the longest tier is making me question all of my life choices. Because I have to do this whole thing. I mean, once I'm done with this, I have to do it again twice. So, yep. And I'm pretty sure it's the first time I'm saying anything in this video, because it's been such a process. Yes. 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 I don't know what else you're expecting me to say.
Yes. on this table?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Well, wow. So it's been, I don't know how long since I last filmed for this video, and I'm currently pinning the bias tape on the middle tip. I've worn the dress already, even though it's not finished, because, well, my friend's wedding was there and I needed. I could have worn something else, but the dress was finished enough for me to wear it, and I really wanted to wear it, so I wore it unfinished. But now it's about time I finish it. Don't judge me because I'm on my period, so I kind of want to cry. Like, yeah, maybe I should just add a little hook and eye here at the top of the zip, and it's gonna need a good press, but it's finished. Oh. After all that this dress has made me suffer. I mean, my suffering was my own doing, to be honest, because of my absolute refusal to learn how to do things properly and all that, but it's done, and some bits look absolutely insane, and please don't even look at the inside, and yeah, don't look at the bias binding, and don't look at my dress in general. Like, if you look at it for more than a second, I think it's hot garbage. But at the same time, it's my dress. I made it. And I think that the fact that I made it makes it more beautiful than any dress I could have bought. So, yeah. Yes, it's making me emotional. Don't judge me. So, yes, this dress is a bit of a mess. Why is this a poem suddenly? It's chaotic, I can see all the things that are wrong with it, but also I know all the work and effort and frustration that went into this dress, and so I can't not be proud and happy with it because the colors are perfect. The fact that it's cotton is so nice, it's perfect, and like, you know, who would be rude enough to come up to me like at somebody's wedding? Who would be rude enough to come up to me and be like, you know, from all the way there I can tell that you've made this dress yourself and you're not really good at it? Like, who would be this rude? Hopefully no one. And like, if someone is that rude, well, then I will not really care what they think about my tulip dress. I love it so much. It is missing the big rose that I wanted to make, but hopefully I'll have the time to make it before my next wedding. And yes, when I style it properly with like the bag and the shoes and the makeup and everything, I'll make a little short that I'll post on here. It's just, I was really excited to finish this video, really. I feel super comfortable in it. I know that the cinching doesn't work perfectly, but it works well enough, and you know what? My waist doesn't need to be snatched all the time, and somebody else's wedding is not an occasion where my aim should be to be sexy and snatched and flaunting my curves, you know, like, this is not the vibe I want to go for at somebody's wedding. To throw it back at a random party, obviously I'm not gonna wear this, but for a wedding, for a garden party, for I don't really like gender reveals. Like, I think they're a bit tacky, and you know, why are you doing so much about your baby's gender? But like, for a more low-key gender reveal where it's just a little party where the expecting parents announce to the friends and family a baby is going to be a boy or a girl, or you know, or even just a baby shower, I think that's a very nice dress for these occasions too. So maybe, you know, I'll fix it with time. You know, it definitely needs some fixing here and there, but it's entirely wearable. I think it's cute, and I think that the fact that I've made it myself makes it even more special. So a little commotion for the dress, please. Thank you for joining me in this chaotic journey of dress making. Leave anything you want in the comments, like even if you want to hate on my technique, please do. Like, if I need to be a rage baiter to make it in this world, so be it. Go tell me how heinous this dress is. You can't hurt me. I've seen some shit. Okay, oh my god, I need a break. I need to have dinner. So, like, subscribe, comment, share it with a friend, and see you next time. Bye!